Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me right now is Hylton Karon. He's the president and CEO of iFabric. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, IFA on the TSX and IFABF on the OTCQX. And iFabric will be presenting at our upcoming investor conference, the Planet MicroCap Showcase Vegas, in partnership with MicroCap Club, taking place April 22 through 24, 2025 at the Paris Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. For more information to register to meet with Hylton to see the iFabric presentation in person, please register to attend at planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, Hylton, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Well, and you, and thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. It's great to have you. So it's actually been you've been on before. It's been a few years since 21. My goodness, how time flies, right? But before we get to updates, everything like that, for those that don't know the iFabric story, can you give us that quick overview and history of the company?
Sure, thank you. Well, the history of the company was actually going back to the early 1990s, where it was a privately held company by myself and my family. And in those days, we were primarily lingerie focused in terms of unique proprietary products that we developed and patented and launched into the marketplace. But the real turning point and the reason why we went public and our real reason why we've had such and enjoyed such growth of the company is in the early 2000s, we became aware of technologies that really enhanced apparel and really, besides the aesthetic and the wearing experiences, what else can apparel do to protect the wearer in some cases for the medical industry, and in other cases, just make it a better wearing experience for the wearer. And this has been a phenomenal foray for the company, and we've enjoyed, especially over the last 4 or 5 years. If it wasn't for pandemic related, our growth would have been even quicker. But I'm pleased to say that even in the last 5 years, to take a business that was a $10 million business and we've just approached 30 million, and dare I say, it's not going to take us another 5 years to go from 30 to 60 with the roadmap that we've put the company on. We've really enjoyed a lot of success in a variety of products. And I think that I'm very proud to say that the majority of what we did and the reason why we got involved in these technologies is that we design and produce all products that we sell to the marketplace. We do have a handful of very big brands whereby we sell our proprietary chemicals to them, but it's not the force and the real driver of the business and revenue. They're just too large a brand globally for us to supply and to do their design work and development. However, out of what's available globally, they've chosen our technology for many years in some cases, and in other cases, solely our technologies for their offerings. So it's a real strong endorsement for what we've developed. I think that is really the cornerstone. We're really covering more and more areas of apparel. So whether it's our real major driver long term is for us to get into the medical supply business, be it scrubs, lab coats, even in linens and separation curtains, what we really term soft surfaces in the medical industry. However, we've gone as far as gaining interest and foray into the hospitality industry, and our biggest driver of to date has been really mass merchant retailers. So we've done a phenomenal job in the Canadian marketplace, and we've really 25 and 26 will really show a significant uptrend in growth. And why we're so bullish about our growth is really our expansion into the US marketplace. So that has really left us with a big driver in the next 2 years. This year, we'll certainly see quite a substantial increase over what was a record year in 24. So we really have positioned the company very well for continued growth, and our market segments are quite dynamic, which really leaves us a long roadmap for the future long term. However, we steady as we go. We want to grow in a responsible manner, both financially and from a corporate point of view, to ensure that our deliveries keep the great record and relationship we've built with our retail partners. So
Very
with
good.
that, that's really the overview of the company, of where we've come from and what we're looking for going into the future.
Absolutely. So, like I said, it's been, about 3.5 years since the last time we did an interview together. Rather than going through every single thing, what would you say are some of the company's highlights from the last 12 months or so?
I really think we've enjoyed quite a significant 24 was our first foray in a big way into the US market. So we really, were primarily Canadian based in terms of sales, opening up the likes of Target, Walmart. We've had a long relationship with Kohl's, and of course, Costco has been a phenomenal driver of revenue of late and growing in terms of what we're doing with them. So those, I would say, is I think that fortuitous for us, but I think that knowing marketplaces, we've never been high fashion driven. So it really is a cornerstone of who we are as a business to try and be a little bit recession proof. We've really stayed in the more basic and utilitarian products that are required, whether it's in industry or in retail, to make sure that we've got a safe outlet for our products. And as I say, they are not fashion driven, so they really are core 12-month of the year revenue drivers.
Very good. All right. So, this is one of our quick hitters. So I want to, keep everything, tight here. So, my final question then for you to close this out here, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts and goals for 2025?
I think that 2025 will see us expanding. We always say we've got a variety of markets to go after, and I think now the market will see. Q4, we just released on Monday our full year and Q4 results for 24. And I think the investors should look at that to see that 24 is that largest quarter revenue for the company because it's the launch quarter for new programs. And while we perform very well in the other three quarters, the fourth quarter always takes us over the top to new revenue heights. And I don't see 25 being anything different to that. Understanding that the kind of business that we're in, orders have to be 4 to 6 months in advance of delivery. So we're really talking from high optics in terms of our order book, from the time we have to place orders to the time we deliver to our customers. So there's quite a high level of comfort. And I think, you following us for many years have seen what we've said we've done and delivered. So that's pretty much our game plan going forward. I think that our core businesses and our core programs have continued to generically grow. And I think 25 will see new product segments that we've never delivered into the market before starting to take a foothold. As I say, it will be a driver towards the end of 25. And then the growth in 26 should really once again give us another 20% plus growth as we continue to grow at that pace. So I think for many years to come, we've got quite great opportunities for the business, be it core or new programs.
Very good. All right. Well, Hylton, with that, where can our audience go and find more information about iFabric?
Our website, www.ifabriccorp.com. It's got our latest financials. It's got really quite a broad picture in the investor relations segment of the kind of markets that we're selling into and who the brands that we partner with. It's also got a great page of what our financials look like, and I'm pretty proud of what our balance sheet looks like. So a healthy company, management have got skin in the game, and we're excited about the future.
Very good. All right. Well, Hylton, thank you for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I'll see you in Vegas.
Absolutely look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.